So James Gunn just dropped the official Superman trailer, and let me ask you this, did we just witness the rebirth of DC, or the beginning of another cinematic disaster? I mean seriously, after years of watching Warner Bros. Swing harder than a drunk uncle at a wedding, how many times can we believe in Superman again? Be honest with me. We've seen the suits, the reboots, the recasts, but this feels different, and maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what makes it terrifying. Because here's the shocking part buried inside this shiny, hopeful trailer are secrets, forbidden clues, and downright risky choices that could either save the DC universe or sink it before it even learns to fly. Now, before we dive into the 15 biggest reveals, and trust me, some of these details will make your jaw hit the floor. Let me throw a question straight at you. What's scarier? Superman facing Lex Luthor or DC facing its own fans after another flop? Yeah, think about that. And hey, if you're new here, my name's Teflon Nicola. This is Teflon Breakdown Trailer. And if you're the kind of person who loves finding the hidden truths in every trailer, then this is your spot. Hit that subscribe button right now because trust me, the things I'm about to reveal the studios would rather you didn't know. All right, let's get into the storm. Here's the thing. DC isn't just giving us another Superman movie. Oh no, James Gunn is putting everything, literally everything, on the shoulders of Clark Kent. Why? Because this movie is the official starting line for the brand new DCU. That means if Superman fails, the whole universe crumbles. Think about that pressure for a second. We've been here before. Remember Man of Steel? Remember the chaos of Batman v Superman? Remember how Justice League felt like ordering pizza and getting a salad? Yeah, painful flashbacks. Now Gunn is saying, don't worry guys, team, it's different. But is it? Or is history just looping back around to punch us in the face again? Here's what the trailer does. It hides its problems behind spectacle. Sure, we see Clark Kent in all his awkward charm. We see Lois Lane's undeniable chemistry. And yes, we even catch hints of the political chaos boiling under the surface. But here's the forbidden truth. This isn't just a Superman movie. It's a referendum on whether audiences still trust DC at all. That's what makes this trailer so dangerous and so addictive. Now let's peel back the first layer. The trailer doesn't just show Clark Kent as a hero. It shows him as a liability. Governments questioning him, citizens doubting him. And if you look closely, and I mean frame by frame closely, you'll see a courtroom sequence that directly echoes Batman v Superman. But here's the crazy part, Gunn isn't repeating the past, he's weaponizing it. Because buried in this trailer is a signal that Superman will be forced to defend not just his actions, but his very existence. And that's where we're going to start uncovering the 15 biggest reveals that completely flip what we thought we knew about this movie. So here's my first big question for you. Do you think James Gunn is brilliant for tying Superman back to one of DC's most controversial storylines? Or is he setting himself up for the same backlash all over again? Drop your answer in the comments, because I'm telling you, this is where the real battle begins. Alright, let's tear open the first layer of this trailer like it's a Kryptonian mystery box. Did you notice it? No, not the smile, not the KP. Look closer. That opening shot of Clark walking into the Daily Planet isn't just casual. The man looks nervous, almost like he's hiding something. And then boom, cut to scenes of politicians literally debating his right to exist. That's not random editing, my friends. That's James Gunn whispering, this isn't about Superman saving the day. It's about Superman proving he even belongs here. And you know what's funny? For decades, fans argued, Superman is too perfect, too boring, too godlike. And now Gunn is saying, fine, let's put him on trial for it. But let me ask you, do you actually want a Superman who doubts himself? Or do you want the unstoppable symbol of hope we grew up with? Be honest in the comments, I'll read them all. Okay, confession time. I didn't expect to be smiling at a Superman trailer, but Lois Lane and Clark Kent, they got me. Their chemistry, it's playful, sarcastic, a little bit flirty, exactly what Superman needs to feel human. And let's not lie, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois is already outshining half the DCU lineup without even putting on a cape. You could cut the entire trailer into a rom-com teaser and people would still watch it. Here's the twist though, Gunn isn't just showing romance. He's showing strategy. Lois isn't just the love interest. She's Superman's shield against the world. She humanizes him, grounds him, and, if you caught that wink in the trailer, probably saves him from political annihilation. But here's the forbidden knowledge in DC Comics. Lois often becomes Superman's biggest weakness because villains use her. What if Gunn is setting up the exact same trap? Imagine this. What if Superman's fight in this movie isn't just against villains? It's about protecting Lois from being weaponized by the very world she defends him in. Now here's where things get dicey. The trailer clearly shows a government-led investigation into Superman. This isn't new. We saw it in Batman v Superman. But Gunn's version feels sharper, cleaner, more terrifyingly realistic. Frame by frame, the editing screams. What happens when the world fears its own protector? Now, I don't know about you, but that gives me chills. Because here's the secret. Gunn isn't avoiding the mistakes of Snyder. He's embracing them. He's taking one of the most controversial storylines in DC history and doubling down. And that, my friends, is either genius or madness. Quick poll for you. Do you think James Gunn is brave for reusing Snyder's themes? Or do you think fans will roast him alive for walking the same tightrope? Type brave or madness in the comments. Let's see where the real fan base stands. And that's our first 3 major reveals cracked open. But hang tight, we've only scratched the surface. Coming up next, I'll break down how Superman's costume itself hides a massive clue about the entire tone of the DCU. And trust me, it's not what you think.